Hello, my name is Michael and I work at Michael's Bookshop in Ramsgate, and I'm in the process of reading my way through Herman Hesse. And he's a very good writer, but fairly dense and hard to understand. I'm finding that I'm having to read up quite a bit on his philosophy and on associated philosophers, particularly Nietzsche, who influenced Hesse strongly. But one thing I do which may interest you when I'm reading an author is to paint a picture of them. Here it is. And just a few thoughts on painting a picture. People often say that what's important is to express something about the person, and my feelings are that if you manage to get a likeness, you are doing pretty well, and if you're very lucky, the process of getting a likeness brings something out, perhaps from the subconscious, to produce something of what you feel about the author. And I think this sort of came off with this picture of Herman Hesse. It does, after all, look a bit like him, and I applied the great test, which is to click on Google Photos to get its brain to look for similar pictures, and it came up with other pictures of Herman Hesse. And this was before I'd written Herman Hesse underneath the picture. It's a good indicator that something is right. Anyway, I thought you might be interested in that, and it's something you might want to have a go at. I mean, you don't have to be particularly good at that type of drawing. There are various tutorials online and various books you can use to learn to paint and draw pictures. I find painting just in watercolour is the best way for me. And if you've got fairly tough paper, you can usually get quite a lot off if you make a mistake. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Goodbye.